Hey Sagittarius, welcome to your weekly reading for the 19th to 26th. I am Charlene Lizette. Thank you for your patience. As you can tell, my voice has gone a little bit. I do apologize for that. All right, let's dive in and see what's going on for you this week. Okay, let's see what's happening. Okay, Five of Swords, Five of Pentacles. You know, I'm going to stop this right now. I want to tell you something that I felt as soon as I went to go pick your amulet. So I've got my amulets here from STARSEA Jewels, and every time I tune in, I'm like Sagittarius or Aries or whatever sign it is, and I go and grab the amulet that I'm called to. When I picked your amulet, all I kept hearing was all business, all business, all business, no nonsense, all business, no nonsense. So the fact that we have Five of Swords, Five of Pentacles coming out makes a lot of sense for me, like a lot of sense. Hey, Raven. This is Raven. If you guys are new here, she is my human cat. Are you a human? She's like, don't tell them that. You can't see this. Nine of Swords, Ace of Swords. I told you, I could feel it. All business, no nonsense. Which I think is actually great. Because whatever has been blocking you, whatever has been limiting you, whatever has been stopping you, oh my God. I told you, I fucking felt it. Oh my God. Whatever has been stopping you, okay? Whatever has been like limiting you, blocking you, whether it's a story, whether it's a person, whether it's your mindset, you're like, we're done. We're done. What did I say? All business, no nonsense. You have 0 cups here. There's no emotions. Whatever feelings, whatever was going on in that realm for you in the past, that could have potentially been blocking you financially or could have created a limiting belief, you're working through it. Excuse me. Whether you are choosing to take a course to work through it, whether you are choosing to work one-on-one with somebody, whether you're choosing to read books, whether you're choosing to apply yourself differently. I mean, you are the philosopher, you are the wanderer, you are the traveler. Knowledge is power for you, Sagittarius, okay? I don't know if anybody's ever told you that, but the more that you study, the more that you learn, the more that you educate yourself, the more powerful you become. So whatever you're doing to apply yourself is what's actually bringing in, this doesn't feel like yours, this change, okay? That's what that's doing. Yeah, it's interesting. It's almost like the cards want me to tell you a very in-depth story, but babe, we got 10 minutes. We got 10 minutes. Makes a lot of sense. I want you to think about what was going on during the spring and fall of last year for you, specifically related to your career and your finances. Write it down in a journal, put it in the comments, whatever works for you. We have a lunar eclipse, releasing the past, breakthrough, pushing limitations, and healing. Eclipses are these crazy-ass portals that literally help us quantum leap from one place to another in our lives. Excuse me. However, the lesson with eclipses is to give yourself the space to dive into the portal and be taken where you need to go instead of trying to control the energy. You cannot control chaos energy. And I don't care what like TikTok guru who's 19 years old is trying to tell you that you can and that you should manifest during eclipses. Every astrologer, every witch, every true spiritualist who has studied energy for a very long time knows that eclipses are a time of trusting the universe to take you from one place to another instead of trying to manipulate or get the universe to do something for you in your favor. Like when we typically manifest, right? When we typically manifest, we're asking the universe to bring us in something, and then we're dropping it into our subconscious. Eclipses don't work like that, right? Eclipses don't work like that because they're focusing on their own. Eclipses are so energetically dense that they're focusing on their own energy. They're doing their own thing, right? So the universe is like, it's almost like the universe is saying like, you're either coming on this ride with us, because I don't have time for the detours you want me to take right now. I've got a thing to do, right? I've got a collective thing to do. You're coming with us or not, right? And if you try and steer the universe to do what you want it to do during that time, you're basically telling the universe, excuse me, I don't give a crap about you and your journey. Me, I, ego. And you tell me how the universe likes that, because it's not the vibe. Humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. This is where you get to celebrate. This is where you get to rejoice. This is where you get to have a good time, a fun time, a high vibe time around your life, where you get to recognize and realize that universe is quantum leaping you and helping you along the way the whole time, but not in the way that you expect it to sometimes, right? This is why I say, I'm not gonna dive into this conversation. Maybe I'll do a whole video of it, because I've got some pickles around manifestation and the art and the law of attraction, and a lot of the things we're being told that aren't actually situated in any sort of energetic truth or source truth. It's simply what people are putting together to sell you a course. Star Brothers, Horus energy, protection, loyalty, safety, and trust. Excuse me. Source is helping you along this journey. Source is saying you got to get out of your own damn head here. You got to get out of this overanalysis paralysis, this overthinking, this fear that you're alone, the story that you're by yourself, the fact that you don't think you can have what you want, whatever limitations, whatever stories, you got to get out of them and get clear. Okay, cut through the BS. Cut through the BS. Okay, sure. So how do I do that? How do I cut through the BS? Number one, you do an energy audit. Number two, you get so clear and intentional on your desire, on this idea, on this thing that you want to manifest, that you drop it into your subconscious and it becomes a non-negotiable that it's going to come true. You become committed to it. You plan, you structure, you break free from the limiting beliefs, you acknowledge, you recognize, you do the work, you show up every day. Just because I look in the mirror and say, I'm rich, I'm rich, I'm rich, I'm rich, I'm rich, isn't going to make me rich if I'm sitting on my couch picking my nose all day. Okay, that is what Source tries to teach you. King of Pentacles. This is where you get clear on your money. All business, no nonsense. I said it to you in the beginning. This is where you get clear on your money. What's really interesting with the Seven of Swords and the Six of Wands is that I think maybe in the past you had a habit of sharing your success or your ideas, your visions with people, and Source is saying you got to keep your mouth shut. Seven of Swords. You got to be cunning. You have to have strategy. You have to have a plan. You have to keep things close to your chest. That's how you're going to get victory. Is that right, Raven? Is that how you're going to get victory? How many of my mouths? That's how you get victory, because you're going to be victorious in this, right? But planning, commitment, structure, right? It goes back. I'm going to pull out your love cards, but I'm going to keep talking to you while I show this. It goes back to what I was saying before about how these people are like, oh, buy my manifestation book and, say these affirmations and your manifestation will come true. Look, manifesting works unique for everybody. If you hate scripting and you're writing things down, wanting them to come true, but you hate writing, what kind of energy are you in? You have to learn the laws. You have to learn the laws of manifestation, the laws of physics, the laws of energy, okay? It boils down to awareness. It boils down to making a plan. It boils down to celebrating. It boils down to passion. It boils down to releasing. It boils down to gratitude. There's a lot of steps involved, a lot of steps that we aren't taught. And so I've decided to teach you guys, okay? Let's dive into your love reading here. Trust, deception. Let your friends help you. For a lot of you, the Seven of Swords is a recognition and a realization that there's somebody here that you got to let go of. Maybe a romantic interest, maybe a husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever. Excuse me. Somebody who you had your eye on, and then you're like, ooh, wait a minute, temperance, trust. Yeah, you have to trust in yourself. You have to have the power within yourself, okay? Deception, the Sun. This could be a Leo. Let your friends help you. The Hermit and Strength. Yeah, definitely. I think here, Ten of Wands, there is a connection that's coming up to an end. Maybe with this Virgo full moon, you're recognizing your worth. You're realizing how valuable you are. And when it comes to love, you're like, I'm all business, no nonsense anymore. If you aren't stepping up to what I need as a partner in a relationship, leaving everything you own in the box to the left. Here is your monthly reading. If you want to book a session with me, work with me, any other capacity, follow me on my newsletter called Beyond the Veil, or follow me on Instagram. It's in the description box below. Thank you for your likes, your comments, your shares, your subscribes. We will see you later, alligators. Peace out. Bye.